everyone can agree with me that public restrooms are absolutely disgusting. They are filthy. I don't know how it's not against the law for them to look like this and this. God damn. And people still don't care of how vile the restrooms are, and they still use that shit. So people will go to the bathroom and get the most gut-wrenching whiff of all kinds of bodily fluids and mold, and then they say, well, looks sanitary enough to use for me. Like, nah, if that was me, I would take a deuce in the woods and wipe with poison ivy for all I care. There's all kinds of stereotype bathrooms, like the ones where people take substances in, the ones that are just run down, and then school bathroom. There was this one time I went to use the restroom at this drive-in I went to, and there was literally no lock on the bathroom stall door. So if I was taking a crap, someone could have just ripped the damn door open, and I would just stare at them helplessly. And speaking of people walking into you while using the restroom, I was working at my job, and the door is one of those doors where you push in the lock and it unlocks when you twist it to leave. And basically the lock malfunctioned, and a person from outside trying to get into the bathroom turned the handle, and I heard the lock pop. And as soon as I heard that, I knew my life was over. So I was watching TikTok, and then I looked up, and there's some old dude just staring at me, and he was like, "Oh, sorry." And obviously I hurried the hell out because I didn't want someone else to walk into the bathroom. And when I left, the dude was just standing there waiting awkwardly on his phone, and yeah, the whole experience was just super awkward. And that's why I don't use public restrooms at all anymore, because people could just walk in so easily. To also go with stalls, like they always have these big ass openings in the wall so people could just peek through and watch do shit if they actually wanted to. And I'm still surprised that none of this is actually illegal. I love how there are these big, long urinal things that multiple people go to without any dividers, so it's like a little pee party. And the only time I used one was when I was like 5, and I felt so uncomfortable being around old men and younger men. I knew they weren't looking, but still. And that is why I refuse to use public restrooms. Another topic is those damn school bathrooms, and that's a whole different video. But to summarize things, there is always something weird happening in there. Like, there is either people just have a little vape sesh, or they have a little circle, or they're just vibing, or it's people who's fighting or dealing drugs, or they're just hanging out. But that's exactly why you don't go to the bathroom during lunch or in between periods, because that's when it just gets very uncomfortable to use. And so I would go to my class and ask to go to the restroom after like 15 minutes because I want to let things cool down in the restroom, and this teacher still has the audacity to ask, well, why didn't you go during period switch? Well, as you can see, you can get absolutely violated. Also, don't forget about the bathrooms that look like it has all kind of diseases in it. Like, how could someone just let the bathroom get that bad? Like, do janitors not do their job? But yeah, they can get pretty bad. So, in conclusion, public bathrooms are absolutely disgusting for no reason at all, especially porta potties. Like, how is that stuff even humane? And whenever you have to go somewhere like school, you should just try to use the restroom at your house before you leave, so you don't end up having to use those dreaded bathrooms and coming out like you went through the most traumatizing things in your life. And thank you for watching, and that's about it. Goodbye.